Hey everyone, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, those of you intuitively guided, and cross watchers. As usual, you guys, please help out the channel. Show your love, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share the message, and yeah. Oh, and donations. I really appreciate it, you guys. Just got to always take the time out and thank you for your donations. All these things, they really help the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. So, Gemini, what's going on here? Start off your reading with reconciliation and new love. So I feel like some of you, it's a couple messages I'm getting here. Someone from your past is returning back. They could be coming back a brand new person. Completely grown, totally matured, ready for a healthy, happy relationship. Others of you, I see a little triangle here where someone from the past is trying to come back and someone new is also trying to get in the picture. But let's dig a little deeper and see what's going on here. So like I announced in my daily inspiration I just did right before this, the last week or so, I've really been digging into getting to know tarot better. I knew like the basic, information for each card, and I mostly just followed my intuition, which I still will continue to do. But, ooh, yes, love, 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 and this is your card. Ooh, all right, so this card came out last. So anyways, I am digging deeper. I'm learning which card represents which dates, which cards represent days, which cards represent weeks, which cards represent months, years, which cards are yes or no's, which cards represent if someone is being unfaithful, which cards represent if someone is faithful. Yeah, and I'm going to continue to do it. I'm just going to continue to keep digging deeper and really getting to know the cards on a whole new level. And I love being able to do the timing. That's something I wasn't really able to do before. Through intuition, I could tell you how I felt, but, when the card shows up and it's a matter of days, it says it's a matter of days, or a card shows up and it says it's a matter of weeks or months or years, or, if something's been going on, how long it's been going on for, those kinds of things. So yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading and, those are any of the things that you would like to know, my email is right in the description. So just go ahead and send me an email and I'll get right back to you. And it's a great time of year too. Great birthday presents, great Christmas present. Ooh, Ace of Wands, upright. One more card, there it is. Five of Swords, okay. So I do want to pull out my notes here real quick. The Empress and the Lovers. And then Page of Swords. Just be patient with me, guys, real quick. Page of Pentacles. All right, so we're just going to start at the top half. We're going to start with the Empress. Now, the Empress, did that come out in reverse? I do believe it did. So, with the Empress here, first of all, the Empress represents a Friday. Today is a Friday. So, maybe this is something that you could expect today. I was going to say if I was doing a daily inspiration, then it would be today. But because today's already Friday, we could be talking about next Friday. But this is also a period of 224 days. I'm still going to dig a little deeper, find out why that is. But this is just about being beautiful and abundant, very expressive. The Empress, she just represents sensuality in a relationship and is really an indication of a deep, fulfilling connection between you and your partner. So there's definitely a strong connection here between you and somebody. But I feel like because this came out in reverse, I feel like that is you. This is why you're torn between these two loves here. If this is you dealing, like I said, there's two messages I'm getting here with the reconciliation and new love card. Either someone from the past is coming back and they are a completely brand new person, or someone from the past is coming back and a new love is coming. But like I said, with the Empress here, in the past, there was definitely someone who was being too overprotective. There could have been infidelity. Someone who's just very vain and cold, not very maternal, overindulgent, and the reason being, and insecure. And the reason being is because they had very low self-esteem. This could be you, the other person, or both of you. Probably the reason why the relationship didn't work. So, Page of Swords here, coming out in reverse. First three cards come out in reverse, and then all of the other ones are upright. So I feel like the first three cards are just representing the past and what you've been through. So the Page of Swords in reverse here, this is representing, the winter months. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this card is really in reverse, is about, and upright. It's dealing with struggles and conflict. There's been communication errors in the past. Someone's been bragging a lot. Someone's definitely been using harsh words about you to other people. Definite signs of immaturity here. And like I said, with the Empress in reverse, lots of insecurity. So there was a lot of insecurity coming from this relationship. So we've got the Page of Wands here, also in reverse. So this is something that has been going on for a year, if not longer. Could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For some of you, there might have been a job offer that didn't go through. Hard time communicating. We were talking about that with the Empress also. I'm just seeing here someone being very impatient and overly critical of themselves or others. So those are things that you were dealing with, in the past here. Now, The good news is we've got the Lovers here, and the Lovers represents true love. I can pick it up. And what's beautiful is it came out in the upright position. This is really the ultimate tarot card for love, and it represents a unique bond and a deep connection. This is about having a very authentic relationship that's built on mutual trust and respect. So basically, for those of you that are dealing with a two-party situation where someone from the past is coming back and then you have someone new coming in, what would make it a lot easier to choose which direction to go is, who do you feel the strongest connection with? Who do you feel that this relationship can be built on mutual trust and respect for each other? Some of you could be dealing with another Gemini because it's come up a couple times, Gemini here, but that's also you. So you guys, this is really about being in a loving relationship, a strong partnership, really being connected with your family. This is where, we had issues with the communication here. This is where the communication is going to start getting clearer, where there's going to be more interaction and just more of a healthy lifestyle. That's what I'm getting to from the person from the past or the new person coming in. Do they live a healthy lifestyle? Because I feel like that's the person that you're going to be most happy with. I feel like they're definitely going to be inspiring to you. But this is also, with the Lovers card, this is the choice card. The need to make a choice between the old or the new. So all right, so we've got the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords here. Let me say the Six and the Five. So the Five of Swords also came out in the daily inspiration video I just did. So you might want to check that out and see, what the message is there too. If there's something in there that can help you out. So we're going to start with the Ace of Wands. This is an upright position. This card usually represents the second week of the month. And this card with the Wands also represents, a week. This is a yes card. This is about beginnings, coming up with new ideas. This is finding a whole new way of life. And what I feel like here is this new person is going to bring that to you. Now, like I said, whether this is a person from the past who's coming back as a completely new person, ready to have a healthy, committed relationship, or, you're dealing with someone from the past who's still the same old, but you do feel a strong love for them. Because, over here with them, you have the three cards here in reverse, but then you do have the Lovers at the end. And I feel like that represents it being really hard to move on from that person. But this new person coming in, they are going to be motivated. They're going to be all about family. They're going to have a lot of self-confidence. For some of you, I could see you starting a family pretty quickly. And For this new person, usually you want to say slow it down. But with this new person, I feel like they really got it together. And I feel like you really deserve to be happy. And this is the person that you've been waiting for. But yeah, they're definitely going to be motivated, definitely going to be family oriented. And you are just going to be ready to have a totally new way of life. Um, all right. So, and I see them coming in very quickly here. Six of Swords. Um, this is the dates for this card are January 30th through February 8th. So, there might be some important dates in there in between. This is a maybe card. This is where, there's some struggle and some conflict, but overall, what's most important is stability and harmony. For some of you, I feel like traveling is really important to you too. But with this card, this is saying, it's okay to escape all these difficulties. Seek refuge, make travel plans. This new person, for some of you, I feel like they're going to come in and they're going to say, let's go on a trip. And with the Six of Swords, that's accepting it. You're going to say yes, and you guys are going to go on this amazing trip together. So we have the Eight of Wands here. This is about business, family, and your ambitions. This is about you being able to reach your goals. Some of you, I feel like just this last month, and possibly the month before, you have been able to reach some goals that you've been reaching for quite some time, and they're finally starting to happen for you. Things are going to be moving quickly, but that's okay because you're ready for it, because there was a lot of stagnation here, a lot of indecision, and then here it's like boom, you're ready to go, you're ready to get moving, and being excited about it. I see lots of excitement. Yeah. So, Five of Swords. Be careful of expecting the same from this person as you got from this person. This is the last card, so I can see, like we were talking about, all the great things at the beginning, the exciting new beginnings. But you want to be careful falling into your old energy. For those of you that are contemplating taking back this past partner because they came back completely new and mature and, appear to be ready, there's still the possibility for either or, the old relationship or this brand new relationship. Still have to be very careful of falling into selfishness, you or the other person, being unfair, um, leaving each other feeling like you're taking from them instead of giving to the relationship, and being careful to not be too domineering and also, dictating how someone's life should be. Just be careful of the ego. With the Five of Swords, this is also going on a retreat. So I feel like, if you can, every year, at some time every year, like I was saying, this is January 20th through January 29th. So maybe every January, go on vacation to, some special place that just really helps you get back in touch with you, and lets go of that ego, leaving that ego behind. Because you just really want to be careful of this coming back, because you don't want to go back into this in the beginning, all these feelings. And if you do, just pick yourself back up and push through. I mean, that's all we can do. We're going to make mistakes. It's just a matter of, we can't be too hard on ourselves. Can't be too hard on yourselves. You got to know that you made a mistake. That's okay. I'm going to get up. I'm going to fix it again. If the mistake was deciding to be with the wrong person, don't be so hard on yourself and say, oh, I should have known better. No, it's okay. You didn't know better. If you did, you wouldn't have done it. But guess what? There's a lot of growth in there. You're learning a lot of things. Ultimately, you come out knowing more than what you knew before. For some of you, maybe you had to give it this one last try to be sure. It's not how good you are. It's how good you want to be. That also came out with the daily inspiration I just did. So I feel like that's a really important message here. Another one, don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive, and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. So keep yourself moving. Keep that positivity train going. All right. Because the daily inspiration, it was about, don't focus on what can go wrong, focus on what can go right. And I feel like that definitely applies here for you too. And remember, it's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. Don't focus on the mistakes, focus on the future and how you can do it better. All right, you guys, I love you. Have an amazing month, and I will see you next time. Bye.